The following contest is a Money in the Bank ladder match. On the way to the ring, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds, King Booker. And the opponent, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Matt Hardy. And the opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton. And the opponent, from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And the opponent, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy. And the opponent, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Law.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it at tonight.
Oh, no. This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
You gotta stop this guy. Oh, boy. These top rope moves can go either way. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King.
I think he's got some big plans, JR. Look at this.
He sure is. And, boy, he came through big time with that twist of fate.
He's going up, JR. This could be big. Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want. He just doesn't have the strength to lift it.
He must be crazy thinking he...
Oh, boy. Of all the things that can happen to you in a ring, that's got to be one of the most painful.
No kidding, JR. That's some very delicate equipment down there.
He's all fired up now, King, and I hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight. Oh, boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced
point. Booker T will tell you how great he is until your dadgum ears fall off. But quite frankly, I'd rather see him put up or shut up.
What are you talking about, JR? He's a world heavyweight champion and a 5-time WCW champion.
Not to take anything away from Booker's accomplishments, but I've seen superstars with twice the credentials do half the boasting.
Hey, that's King Booker to you. Have a little respect for us royal types. And if I had to put money on this match, JR, I'd say that Matt Hardy was headed for it.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Ref. How did you let that happen?
Come on, JR. A WWE match is like a murder mystery. It's no good if there's no foul play. Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah, well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from... Oh my gosh, JR! He's going for it!
The RKO! The RKO!
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still...
He's just a few inches from victory! These two are fighting for their lives on that ladder. If he gets that briefcase, this one's over.
There is no question in my mind that Ric Flair is one of the true legends of this business.
Yeah, not to mention the dirtiest player in the game.
I'll be the first to admit that the Nature Boy's taken some liberties with the rules from time to time.
From time to time, Flair's a 16-time champion. And if any of those title reigns started with a clean victory, I'll eat my crown.
And it's been reversed.
He saw that one coming.
What an incredible... Oh, man. You know... Oh, my God. Look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring. Oh, man. This is a precarious position to be in.
And that's why getting a forehead ground into your face is just about the most painful thing I can think of. This has got to be it. That briefcase is coming down for sure.
This could be it. He could win this Money in the Bank match right here.
He could win the Money in the Bank match right here. They're really going after each other.
He is literally inches from victory in this Money in the Bank match.
Look at this. Just a little further.
A textbook reversal there.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. That was great! Remember, JR, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Well, he'd better hope he doesn't get caught, because that's the sort of thing you get disqualified for.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know. It's great to hear the fans come alive every time Jeff Hardy sets foot in the ring.
Yeah, but I can do without all of his shrieking female fans.
Well, it sounds like someone's a little jealous. I'm sure you wouldn't mind nearly as much if they were shrieking at you.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when, wow, that might not have been strictly on the up and up, but it's going to be a huge advantage for him.
He's just lucky the referee didn't catch him, or he'd be disqualified for sure.
Whoever loses this fight is going to take a...
Look at this, King. He just stole his opponent's finishing maneuver.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
This has turned into a real slobber knocker. 15 feet in the air.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You look pretty fit, though, I must say.
Oh my gosh, he's almost got the briefcase!
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except we'll have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
What a battle. Neither superstar can afford to be knocked off the ladder. Matt Hardy has said it many times. He will not die. And we're seeing that determination here tonight. I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beaten with their own finishing move here.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. It's like he read his opponent's mind.
He's a slippery devil.
Ugh. I don't get it, JR. Whenever most superstars cheat, you're all over them. But whenever Flair does it, you turn a blind eye.
Hey, I'm not oblivious to the Nature Boy's casual relationship with the rules. But it's a little late in the game to hope that this sucker's going to change his spots.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from...
Both superstars are fighting to stay on the ladder.
Jeff Hardy's aerial offense is amazing, but if you can keep him grounded, you're halfway to beating him.
That might be true, but as many of his opponents have proven, that's easier said than done. I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again. superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside. Oh, would you look at that? That was completely uncalled for.
Hey, it's not cheating if you don't get caught, JR. Wow, listen to these fans, JR. I love it. Rules are like bones, made to be broken.
Well, I think it's pretty sad when you have to sink that low to win a match.
What a counter! I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake.
Come on! That should be a disqualification right there.
What are you talking?
He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man. 10 feet in the air and all the way down again.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar.
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Oh, no! That last shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
I think Matt Hardy should change his slogan from "I will not die" to "Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt." So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to... There's not an... I guess a little sportsmanship is too much to ask for.
I guess so, JR. But where's the fun in that? Boy, the Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way, including the rules.
Whoever wins this fight might just win the match. WWE's traveled to just about every country, and Jeff Hardy's got fans in every single one.
Well, he's a one-of-a-kind phenomenon, no doubt about it.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no...
They know there's not enough room for both of them up there.
These fans love confidence in their superstar, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. Then he superstar shows the... Oh, boy, this looks like an all-or...
Look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to stay on the ladder. I've been one of Matt Hardy's biggest supporters since the early days of his career, and it's great to see him in action here tonight.
Yeah, ever since he went to SmackDown, we haven't seen much of Matt Hardy, and you don't hear me complaining.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way! I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous. Oh my! Looks like someone's been busted wide open. This can't be good.
You're right. It's not good. It's great! They're not holding anything back.
We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but he should be disqualified for that.
For what? I didn't see anything wrong with that.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE Superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
Whoever loses this fight might just lose the match too, JR.
For over a decade, WWE fans have been thrilled by the daredevil antics of Jeff Hardy.
And you'd think that after all this time, Jeff might think about slowing down a little.
That seems highly unlikely to me. Jeff isn't one. He's got the leg! We've seen this before!
There he goes, JR! He's got that figure four locked in! He's gonna snap that leg like a twig! This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. Neither combatant can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district.
You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle. I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that.
Watch out! He reversed it! Oh, man, here it comes, JR!
The RKO! I tell you what, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy.
The briefcase is within reach. This match is within seconds of being over.
A fist fight 15 feet in the air. This isn't going to be pretty. Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. I don't want to say that Mr. McMahon's cheap, JR, but I heard he won't even tip a canoe.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. Only one of them's going to stay on that ladder, JR. Who's it going to be?
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the number.
It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars.
I cannot express how much admiration I have for Matt Hardy's never say die attitude.
And I can't express how sick I am of hearing him talk himself up and then choke. I'll tell you, JR, it's rough to get to a point in a match.
Back and forth, these two are going to trade blows until someone falls.
Hardy's a great singles competitor, but tag team action is where he really shines.
Not to take away from Hardy's multiple tag team title reigns, but Jeff has also enjoyed great solo success as a European, hardcore, and intercontinental champion.
Why do you always have to ruin a perfectly good argument by bringing facts in?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like turnabout is fair play. Both superstars are beating the hell out of each other on that ladder.
I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. He's reaching for the coveted briefcase. Can he do it?
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bolt and shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King.
I think he's about to drop a bomb.
A swan bomb, that is. And he may have detonated his opponent's hopes for victory with that one.
This could be it, JR. He's almost got it.
He's mere inches from victory in this Money in the Bank match.
I hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares.
It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR. Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Stitches hell, that might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not gonna stop the match just because of a little blood. Look at that! He's bleeding like a stuck pig!
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match.
Stop the match? Are you crazy, JR? It's just getting interesting. These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
What a disgusting display. I guess a little sportsmanship was too much to ask for.
You know what they say? All's fair in love and war, JR. And those two sure don't love each other. You think these fans have got their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this.
Uh-oh. He's got his opponent's leg. You know what's coming next.
I certainly do. And there it is. The figure 4. often imitated, but never duplicated.
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed.
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential to become an instant classic.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard. No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan. Did you see that, JR? What great strategy.
Strategy, hell! That was a blatant violation of the rules.
So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like he could take that briefcase and the match right here.
They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble. What do you think of the match so far, JR?
I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight, King. I can't wait to see what happens next.
I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first.
What are they gonna do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line here, King. No one in that ring. This one is over if he grabs that briefcase.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you right here tonight. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? So who do you think's going to win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that that would be just about the most foolish thing I could possibly do.
No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with first time on top of it. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
I hope these superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet. This is very intense, difficult competition.
This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King, but it's definitely one hellacious matchup, no doubt about it.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take...
There he goes, JR! He's been busted open! Look at all of that blood!
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious!
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a win.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans. Without them, there'd be no WWE.
I wonder how far these
That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR. He's going up, but what's he gonna do when he gets there? Oh! Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling the paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tail.
All right, enough! Look at this! The briefcase is within reach! I don't think anyone's walking away from this match unscathed.
No doubt about it, King. This one's going to be hell on the anatomy for sure.
I wonder if SmackDown's gonna have anything nearly this good next Friday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this?
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
and the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was just going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping that I haven't lost Michael Cole's phone number.
I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree. He's going up. This could back. We all know what's coming next.
The RKO! Did you see that, JR?
You've got... I don't think he's climbing up there for the view.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
If he grabs that briefcase, this match is over.
I almost feel bad for JBL and Michael Cole. They never got to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week. I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon. This could be it. We could have our winner right here.
Boy, these superstars sure have the...
Here's your winner, Kane. On the way to the ring, from Blackpool, England, weighing 245 pounds, William Regal. On the way to the ring, from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 380 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? Like him or not, there is no denying the UK's William Regal's toughness, fire, and resilience.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a drink. Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick.
One of the perks of being Mark Henry is that there aren't many people who can stop you from doing anything you want to do.
That's true. The world's strongest man is a terrifying human being, and he's capable of seriously injuring his opponents.
And that's supposed to be a bad thing? How many times do I have to say it? This is not ballet.
No one's saying that he is.
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, and there's the elimination. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars... That's it! The match is over for that particular superstar.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned... He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they haven't. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
Is it just me, or does the dead man seem a little off tonight?
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that shot JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity.
He countered that and made it look easy. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. He's obviously not feeling too...
He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere. There he goes. He's out of the match. I don't think Johnny Nitro's winning. Oh, this match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar. It looks as if Finley may have left his leprechaun at home tonight. And I, for one, am happy about that. He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the draw.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No! It can't be! Not the FU! Watch out! He reversed it!
Excellent counter. What ring presence. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Uh-oh. Come on! You got to stop this guy before he really gets going!
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this. Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match. This Marcus Corvon is pure power, and he knows how to use it.
He does indeed. The alpha male leaves a trail of broken bodies wherever he goes.
I think he's aiming to... Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do. And there it is. The FU. What an impact. These top rope moves are all
up and over and out. Eliminated. I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game.
I think this crowd has decided to...
I don't believe it! He's been eliminated!
That went nowhere.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injury.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start. Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match! Elijah Burke had 102 knockouts as a boxer before he came to WWE. 102!
And it would have been 103. but after knocking his opponent out, he was disqualified for not going to a neutral corner.
Boy, talk about rubbing your opponent's nose in it.
And eyes, for that matter. That move can temporarily blind your opponent if they're not lucky. Oh, I think Bert's going for that Russian leg sweep.
It's not just a leg sweep, it's the Elijah experience. And man, did he nail it.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Oh boy, someone's gonna be singing soprano after this one.
I think the medical staff had better get the ice packs ready right now.
I think these superstars...
Look at this! Using the ring itself as a weapon.
And that's a tried and true way to take the fight right out of your opponent, JR.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all. Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs.
Listen to the crowd, JR.
He's not going to get caught with that one.
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a match of the year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler.
1, 2, you hear the clock ticking.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will he doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination. That's one fewer superstar in this match.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you.
He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. He reversed it.
I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny... I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King. What a reversal.
I'll tell you, this MVP is 1 in a million.
Well, if that's the case, I'd like to see the other 999,000. Is that? Yes, that's an elimination.
He countered that one perfectly.
There is no question in my mind that Ric Flair is one of the true legends of this business.
The quickest way to lose a match is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated. You're not going to get him with that one.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. This Lashley is so young and so impressive. I can only imagine the career he's got ahead of him.
Well, you know what they say, JR. The candle...
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't, and that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that can go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR? He's so tiny that half of them probably can't even see him in the ring.
Well, King, there's an old saying. Size doesn't matter. It's what you do with it that counts. And I'm sure you've heard that one before.
What? What are you saying, JR? Don't try to change the subject just because you know I'm right.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that. How does one prepare for a match against Tommy Dreamer?
Dreamer's not the most technical superstar, but he's incredibly tenacious. You got to be ready for the fight of your life against an opponent who will not back down.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? I've had many opportunities to see Carlito up close and in person, and I have to tell you, I'm impressed with what this kid brings to the table.
What's that exactly?
He sees his opportunity, and he's taking it.
Oh, man, what a DDT. No one does it better than that man right there. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you.
Listen, if Montel Vontavious Porter was half as good as he says he is, the kid would be world champion by then.
Come on! This is SmackDown's MVP we're talking about.
If you're talking about his initials, I agree. If you're saying he's a most valuable anything, that remains to be proven, in my view.
Here's your winner, Bobby Lashley.